Hi, I'm JoAnneh Nagler, and I'm the author of The Debt-Free Spending Plan. It's a 5-minute-a-day way to live debt-free.
And I'm Misty Barnes, author of Forgive Us Our Debts, Please, a humorous meditation book for people in debt.
So, what do you want to ask me, Misty?
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
Have you ever had anger about money?
Totally.
Yeah.
Pissed off at the world.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that. In my book, I talk about different issues that kind of go on with the debting, and I talk about how I used to have this real problem when I would go into the banks. Like, I had a chip on my shoulder the size of Texas when I would go into the bank, and I would be pissed off at the tellers, and it was like, my attitude was, this is my money, why are they keeping my money so they can loan it out to other people? And I just felt like everything was so personal. And what I realized is that, a bank's just an institution, but I find a lot of people in debt have real problems with authority and institutions. Do you agree?
Absolutely, and a lot of that comes out with credit card companies,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
We're pissed off. We spent the money, and now we're angry at them because they want it back.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And so one of the things I did when I was going through my hit bottom, could only pay $5 a month on my 8 different credit cards, is I made a pact with myself that I was not going to have a difficult conversation with any one of my creditors. I called them back each and every time. I told them that I was starting a support group program that was going to help me live debt-free, that I was learning to live within my means, and this is all I could do. I had people tell me they would pray for me.
Wow.
On the credit card
That never
line.
happened to me. But I definitely had to see change, and for me, I had to recognize that nobody's out to get me. The banks, the institutions, the credit card companies, they just want their money back. Are their tactics unimpressive at best? Yeah. But the reality is, I give myself a 24-hour window. So if I'm angry about something and I know I have to make a phone call, I give myself 24 hours before I make that call. And I try to remember, which isn't always easy, that there's a person on the other end of the
Absolutely.
line. And when the conversation gets difficult and I feel myself getting heated up, I would say something like, you know what, I really don't want to say something that I'll regret, so I will call you back later, or let's take this up later.
That's a great strategy. And just knowing that as we start to change our life and start to live within our means, that all of that anger just dissipates.
It does.
That it really just goes away. We stop being mad at the system.
Yeah.
Right? We start having some freedom, and that's the whole point of what Misty and I are doing. DebtFreeSpendingPlan.com and
Lightstepper.com.
thanks for joining us.